Hello, it's been a while. I'm in fact not dead, physically at least. I was sick sadly and had other things to worry about. Anyways, hello to all you wonderful new people. I'm Safi, I'm an artist and I like to do character redesigns. I also do gaming content on the side sometimes when I stream. Please check those out, they are a lot of fun. We are doing Digimon Survive blind runs currently. Drop by when I have time to stream again. Hopefully that's going to be soon. Anyways, I'm still learning how this whole YouTube thing works and I just kind of am going with the flow here. So today we are continuing our Digimon Frontier content by redesigning the Thunder Spirits. Let's get right into it. We are going to start with Blitzmon/Beetlemon. Now, I'm going to be honest, you guys, I really didn't expect you people to want the Thunder Spirits of all things next, but the pool I ran on my community tab had them as the overwhelming winners. To be fair, there were only like 16 people who voted, but still. But that's also another reason why I took so long, because this sort of character is sort of my comfort zone. I was really dreading doing this one. Regardless, I do think I did well, but I will let you guys be the judge of that. Anyways, first thing first, I really wanted to get into some more body variation. One of the things that always bummed me out with Blitzmon is that he's just as slim as Uglymon and Wolfmon, even so Junpei is like very noticeably heavier than both Takuya and Koji. I think if you have a fat character in the main cast, you should really commit to it. Don't chicken out for the marketable characters you have planned. Anyway, so I made this version of Blitzmon more bulky looking, just generally giving off a more tank-like persona. Another thing I did was lean into the whole robot thing. I kind of wanted it to look like he's piloting a mesh suit. I gave him some big gauntlets that act as a focus point for his design and also gave him big strong looking legs, again, so he looks big and imposing and strong. I really wanted him to look like the tank of the group, like I already mentioned. He's here to hit hard and take a lot of damage. Other than that, I mostly played around with colors. I stuck with the original scheme for the most part, but I did add a few new colors into the mix just to make the design feel more fresh. I also changed his eyes to look like more reminiscent of Bugs, and less goofy, uncanny valley-like. I made them yellow to resemble the glasses I gave Junpei in his human design. It's probably going to be popping up somewhere on the screen right now. I was playing around with some new brushes for these designs, so I would really appreciate some feedback. I actually really like this look for the illustrations, but yeah, what do I know? Also, I put a little Takuya sketch next to him for size reference. I thought I probably should be doing that to avoid confusion in the future. I got a very interesting comment on the Wind Spirit video that I recently found. I'm not going to recite it here or, let you know who that person is. I hid them on my channel. Let's just say the word lolly came up in that comment and the sentence, I hope you don't make Wolfmon to Shotamon. It was an interesting one. Yikes. Anyways, moving on to the Bolgmon, also known as Metal Kabuterimon redesign. Yeah, I get what the dub was trying to do with the name changes, but I feel like this one probably was just very confusing for the kids who grew up with the Adventures animes. Fun fact, I did look into the etymology etymology. I don't know how to pronounce that word. The origin of the name. And apparently one, Metal Kabuterimon, was actually the development name for this Digimon. So I guess the dub was very justified here. And 2, Bolgmon is named after Firbolg from Irish mythology. I am absolutely butchering these pronunciations, so don't quote me on them. Anyways, it's basically connected to a thunder deity in Irish mythology. It's very vague and the stuff I looked up, so do your own research. But it is a neat connection. It's also a pun, as the hiragana of the name essentially says Biribirimon, with biribiri being the word Japan uses to indicate electricity in popular media, like in a cutesy fun way. Anyways, let's talk design. First thing for Bolgmon is that I wanted to do something to make it more apparent that it's an insect. The original leaned way heavier into the tank motif, to the point where it kinda gets lost that he's a beast spirit. He kinda just looks like a, machine Digimon. So I immediately knew I wanted to do something with little creepy bug legs. I tried to keep it balanced so hopefully nobody gets triggered by any kind of arachnophobia. I might put a disclaimer on the video actually, just to make sure. I felt they would be appropriate and also give off the beast energy the original design was just kinda missing. Other than that, I aim to make the design look more sleek and simplistic. I got rid of the additional arms and instead opted for, again, some bulky gauntlets with floating metal appendages that indicate some kind of magnetic stuff going on. They also act as cannons, even though you can't see that in this design. I kind of wanted him to look like some kind of sci-fi military robot, because that seems to be the kind of vibes they were going for with him originally. Other than that, I tried to make the design fit with my other design, trying to not lose that through line. But I also wanted him to look distinct enough to register as a completely different Digimon. Fun fact, I also found some concept art for him, and apparently I wasn't the only one who thought that this guy should look way more like a bug, and yeah, not sure why they discarded that. Most likely for merchandise reasons. Frontier was very heavy on the toy designs. You can clearly tell that they were going for that with most of the design decisions. Or maybe it was just something to consider for animation reasons. Probably why they also cut all of those flames from the original Agunimon, from the original Agnimon design. Just thought it would be a fun thing to mention. I really like how these two turned out. I am excited to use them in my little fan project. I also again added a little Takuya next to him to indicate size, and as you can see, he's massive, just like the original is, because, I had to keep some elements of him, and also I just think it's really, really fun. Like, there are some shots that are just absolutely hilarious when he's next to them. Yeah. Anyways, again, check out the stuff in my description, please. And Try to be good people. Also, let me know what kind of stuff you want to see from me in the future. I am always up for suggestions. Anyways, have a good day.